Dave Gahan, the charismatic frontman of Depeche Mode, has had a tumultuous personal life, marked by struggles with addiction, failed relationships, and ultimate redemption. His journey through love and darkness to find stability with Jennifer Sklias is as compelling as the music he has become iconic for. This article delves into Gahan's romantic relationships, the struggles that shaped his personal life, and how Jennifer's unwavering support helped him rediscover purpose and health. Dave Gahan's early forays into love were typical of a young man living the fast life of a rock star. As Depeche Mode rose to fame in the 1980s, Gahan experienced the whirlwind of attention and adoration that came with his role as the band's lead singer. However, fame brought its own set of challenges, and his personal relationships often suffered under the strain. His first marriage to Joanne, Foxx, in 1985 began with high hopes but quickly faced difficulties. The pressures of Gahan's burgeoning career, coupled with his growing dependence on drugs and alcohol, created a chasm between the couple. Joanne, who preferred a more private life, struggled to adapt to the chaos surrounding Depeche Mode. They had a son, Jack, but the marriage ultimately ended in 1991. In the complex story of Dave Gahan's tumultuous life, Teresa Conroy stands as a pivotal figure. As Gahan's second wife and one of the most significant relationships of his early adulthood, Teresa's presence in his life coincided with a period of immense personal and professional chaos. Their relationship was one of passion and volatility, intertwined with Gahan's escalating addictions and self-destructive tendencies. Dave Gahan met Teresa Conroy in the early 1990s, at a time when his life was already teetering on the edge. Teresa was working as a publicist for Depeche Mode, and the two quickly formed a bond. Their connection was intense, marked by an immediate chemistry that drew them into a whirlwind romance. For Gahan, Teresa represented a new kind of love, one that was fiery, intoxicating, and deeply passionate. However, their relationship was forged in the high-pressure world of rock stardom, where boundaries often blurred and excess was celebrated. Both Dave and Teresa were immersed in the hedonistic lifestyle that came with Depeche Mode's massive success, and their relationship reflected the instability of the environment around them. As their relationship deepened, it became clear that Gahan's growing dependence on drugs was becoming a central issue. By this time, he was already using cocaine and alcohol heavily, but it was during his marriage to Teresa that his addiction to heroin took hold. Teresa struggled to manage the chaos that surrounded Gahan. Their relationship became increasingly volatile, with frequent arguments and emotional outbursts. The highs and lows of their marriage mirrored Gahan's erratic behavior. On some days, their relationship seemed deeply loving. On others, the relationship descended into conflict, exacerbated by Gahan's drug use and the pressures of his career. While Teresa undoubtedly cared for Gahan, she was not equipped to handle the severity of his addiction. Compounding the issue was Gahan's resistance to seeking help. During this period, he was deeply entrenched in denial about his addiction, believing that he could manage his drug use without intervention. The instability of Gahan and Teresa's relationship began to bleed into his professional life. By the mid-1990s, Gahan's addiction was affecting his performances with Depeche Mode, leading to erratic behavior on stage and strained relationships within the band. Teresa, as a publicist, was uniquely positioned to see the impact of Gahan's behavior on his career. She was often tasked with damage control, attempting to maintain his public image while privately grappling with the reality of his addiction. This dual role placed enormous pressure on her as she struggled to balance her professional responsibilities with her personal commitment to Gahan. As Gahan's addiction worsened, so did the strain on their marriage. The relationship, once marked by passion and connection, began to crumble under the weight of addiction and despair. The breaking point in their relationship came in 1996 when Gahan suffered a near-fatal overdose in a Los Angeles hotel room. The incident, which made headlines around the world, was a wake-up call for those close to him, including Teresa. Their divorce marked the end of a chapter defined by turmoil and tragedy. For Gahan, it was yet another loss in a period characterized by chaos and instability. Though their relationship ended in heartbreak, Teresa Conroy's impact on Dave Gahan's life cannot be understated. She was a witness to some of his darkest moments, and her presence during this period shaped his understanding of love, addiction, and loss. In the years following their divorce, Gahan has spoken candidly about the chaos of his relationship with Teresa and the role it played in his path to self-destruction. While their marriage was far from perfect, it provided valuable lessons that ultimately informed his journey toward recovery and redemption. For Gahan, the dissolution of his marriage to Teresa was a turning point. It forced him to confront the reality of his addiction and take responsibility for his actions. Her presence in his life served as a catalyst for change, paving the way for the transformation that would come in the years ahead. The relationship between Dave Gahan and Teresa Conroy was a microcosm of the chaos that defined his life during the 1990s. It was a union marked by passion, volatility, and the devastating impact of addiction. While their love was unable to withstand the pressures of Gahan's self-destructive tendencies, it played a crucial role in shaping the man he would become. Ultimately, Teresa Conroy's chapter in Dave Gahan's life is one of pain, struggle, and eventual growth. It stands as a testament to the lessons learned through adversity and the resilience required to overcome even the darkest moments. In the late 1990s, when Gahan was at his lowest, he met Jennifer Sklias, an actress, writer, and producer who would become the catalyst for his transformation. Jennifer entered his life when he was still in the throes of addiction, but her presence marked the beginning of a significant change. Unlike the fleeting relationships of his past, Jennifer offered Gahan something he hadn't experienced before: stability and unconditional support. She was not deterred by his struggles and instead saw the man beneath the chaos. Gahan has often credited Jennifer with seeing his potential for recovery and encouraging him to seek help. The couple married in 1999, and their union marked a turning point for Gahan. Jennifer's unwavering belief in him became a cornerstone of his journey to sobriety. Her love and support provided the foundation he needed to confront his demons and rebuild his life. Jennifer's influence on Gahan extended beyond emotional support. She played a crucial role in his physical and spiritual recovery. By the late 1990s, when Gahan had survived multiple overdoses and was dangerously close to losing his battle with addiction, Jennifer, however, refused to give up on him. She encouraged him to enter rehab, where he began the difficult process of detoxification and confronting the root causes of his addiction. Gahan has often spoken about how Jennifer's belief in his ability to recover gave him the strength to persevere during the darkest moments of his life. In addition to supporting his sobriety, Jennifer introduced Gahan to a more spiritual way of living. She encouraged him to explore practices like yoga and meditation, which became instrumental in his recovery. These practices helped Gahan not only to stay sober, but also to rediscover a sense of purpose and connection to the world around him. The birth of their daughter Stella Rose in 2002 further solidified Gahan's commitment to his new life. Becoming a father again gave him a renewed sense of responsibility and joy. Stella became a symbol of the new chapter in his life, one defined by love, health, and stability. With Jennifer by his side, Gahan experienced a creative and personal renaissance. Sobriety allowed him to fully invest in his work with Depeche Mode and pursue solo projects that showcased his evolving artistry. Albums like Paper Monsters, 2003, and Hourglass, 2007, reflected a more introspective and mature Gahan, drawing heavily from his personal experiences of love, recovery, and redemption. Jennifer's influence can be felt in much of Gahan's work during this period. Her support gave him the confidence to experiment with his music and explore themes of vulnerability and hope. Tracks like Dirty Sticky Floors and Saw Something are deeply personal, capturing the struggles and triumphs of his journey. Beyond music, Gahan has spoken about how Jennifer's presence has helped him maintain a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Together, they have created a home environment that prioritizes family, wellness, and creativity. Jennifer's role as a grounding force in his life cannot be overstated. She has been instrumental in helping Gahan navigate the challenges of fame and maintain his sobriety. For Gahan, Jennifer represented a beacon of hope during his darkest days. Her belief in his potential to recover and thrive gave him the strength to confront his addiction and rebuild his life. Their love story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of immense adversity, it is possible to find redemption and happiness. Dave Gahan's life has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, but through it all, he has emerged stronger and more resilient, thanks in large part to Jennifer. Their relationship is not just a love story, it is a story of survival, transformation, and the enduring power of connection. Today, Gahan continues to create music that inspires millions around the world. His journey, shaped by the love and support of Jennifer, serves as a beacon of hope for those struggling with their own challenges. Together, they have proven that with love, determination, and a willingness to confront the past, it is possible to build a brighter future. As fans of Depeche Mode, we celebrate not only Gahan's artistic contributions, but also the personal triumphs that have made him the man he is today. Through his music and his life, he reminds us that it's never too late to change, grow, and find the love that saves us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life and loves of Dave Gahan, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth content on the lives of iconic artists. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Gahan's relationships and how you feel they impacted his life and legacy.